police on a motorcycle too. This is how it is when I'm fleeing. And then they have to set up a strategy with a gang stalker on how they can always be in my presence where I'm not getting services. And then my devices are malfunctioning, keeping me from fleeing them. Because this is illegal. Excuse me, I'm looking for police. They act like this because they're stalking. Hello, I'm looking for the police. I'm in a crisis. Right now, someone stole my shoes too. And someone just gave me these shoes. They stole them up under my feet. I was forced to sleep on a bench. I'm fleeing a domestic violence crisis. And it's been impossible for me to get housing. Shelters are lying to me. And organizations to keep me from crisis intervention assistance.
How can I help you today?
Your Pandea. I've noticed that the police are there in my environments are always condescending and abusive. And I don't know if they're stalking and if they're the reason why these organizations won't help me and why my life is so peculiar. But each time I'm flagging down the police in my presence, they are enforcing a domestic abuse crisis and could care less and are condescending and narcissistic when I report it to them.
I have no idea what any of that means. I'm willing to help you out if you want help, but if you don't want help, there's not much I can do for you.
Okay, are you gaslighting me? Because if I flagged you down as a police officer and they gave you tools to investigate crimes?
Yes, ma'am. What can I
Okay,
help you
so
with?
if you are police.
You mentioned your shoes. What's going on with your shoes?
Okay, so you don't care about the DV crisis and they stole my shoes on a bench? That means that I was being monitored to that degree. I was on the bench and right up under me, they stole my shoes and malice to keep me from fleeing.
If you would like to file a theft report?
I don't know why police around me don't want me fleeing abuse and no other environment that I go into. You're a police. You had to do training and you don't know what it means for someone to flee abuse and report crimes to you?
I don't know what that means.
How do you keep your job?
I'm asking you if you would like to report a theft or what you're looking to report.
So you're demanding that I not report domestic violence crisis that police have been involved in and enforce and abuse power and authority to stalk me and enforce I don't flee it?
I'm happy to take your report if that's
But I still haven't fled the abuse. And each time I'm trying to flee, I always see you guys bullying and intimidating me and forcing that I don't flee you.
Ma'am, you take care, okay? I hope you're quick.
I don't know why. Did he tell you not to, take a report? Because I thought this was federal charges. And it's amazing that all organizations act like this too. The same personality type narcissistic. He has to talk to him. Didn't we already experience this? They're telling everybody else to do it. Didn't this happen at McDonald's? The police has to talk to him at precisely the same time, and they promise that they are not terrorizing this whole damn community to rack up charges to keep them out of prison. But some kind of way, they hate a woman fleeing their abuse guts. And they have to walk off and talk to each other while I'm trying to talk to them to fight for my life. They are infuriated that I'm in a crisis and can't get out of it. Some kind of way, they're always here in environments I'm being terrorized in, bullying and intimidating, and keeping me from fleeing abuse that they're involved in. I would imagine stalking's a felony if you abuse your power and authority as law enforcement for conspiracy to violate rights. I scam too. That's illegal. But some kind of way, when I was trying to flee, at precisely that time, he needed to talk to the officer. He had to talk to him, and then immediately he had to flee the scene and leave me in my crisis. Some kind of way they're doing something vital other than helping someone fight for their life in environments I'm being terrorized in. So whatever it is vital, I thought that if someone was in a crisis, you still had to assist them to not have accountability and misconduct. Same narcissistic personality type. Laughter. And when you see the serial killers that get caught and they're in court, and then when they have people in cages, and then they're begging and crying, please, and then they start laughing at that person's pain. That's normal when you're psychotic. Scamming to not get charges. Right by all my help, repeatedly over and over. help that I'm not getting. He has to dig in someone's property, probably stealing from them too, while someone's fighting for their life. So this is the problem. They're forcing a domestic abuse crisis and pathologically lying about it. You see, he's trying to cover up his badge. Premeditation. And then they scan, but they're arresting it. Let's go talk to him. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. You don't want me recording your information? I feel intimidated.
The city workers are going to clean up some stuff, so just make room for them.
Oh, so you can't help me flee abuse because you got to clean up trash?
Well, you got to move. You're in the way.
Good.
You can't help me flee abuse? Oh, I thought you didn't want me getting your information because you're racking up charges and you're abusing your power and authority to intimidate. That's what I thought was happening. And I thought that this was a strategy for you to stalk and keep me from fleeing abuse and to not get caught. Because you know stalking's a felony. You abusing power and authority as law enforcement to rake up charges.
Have a good day, man. Thank you.
So you already premeditate your cover-up for your crimes, guarding any possibility for me to get help year after year. And since you were caught repeatedly doing it, now you're scamming as strategies and alibis to be in my presence at locations I can't get help at. So here's their crisis was removing this trash. Okay? That was a crisis, and he had to leave someone fighting for their life. But he had official police business of removing this trash. Okay? And now that that's completed, I have to be left in danger. Again.